guys, ready for some more Zarik channel? Just make sure when you're watching, turn the lights on in the room and don't sit too close to the TV.
Alright. I don't fully remember where I left off with this, like what was happening. Or where my head was. Is it up here? No, I think it was down here. I'll leave it there. Alright. You've got to be kidding. My goodness, he really said that? Okay, wait, let me look at history. Who are you? Somehow I know... Okay, no, so it did start with that. Okay. My goodness, he really said that? Yeah, and he was all like... Whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that? Is it a Pokemon? Coming through, sorry. Oh, it's Bun Bun Bun. Yui practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bun 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 is a bad boy. Damn. Betrayal. He just seems so well behaved. I thought I'd let him outside again, and Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui, under Violet, and leapt onto Allie. I was going to say, who the hell is Allie? I forgot the yellow chick. Do not like her. Wah! Bun 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 somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Damn. Really don't like Allie now. Hey, give that back. Bun 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 seemed to sneer at Allie, then leapt away and ran off. What the hell kind of cartoon is this? An Apple Watch now has access to FaceTime. If you don't recognize this device... The hell? Who's using my Apple Watch for FaceTime? Device added to your account. What the hell's going on? Whatever. Someone must have figured out my password and got a new Apple Watch. Get back here. Allie started chasing Bun 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 with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. I thought she was supposed to be the fast one. This looks like a job for me. I'm gonna need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Oh, so... Oh, he left on Scarlet? I thought we were gonna kill him. No. Ah, get it off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Is Violet about to get it, like, immediately? Think you could catch it, Violet? Why, of course. Watch a master at... Bun 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 leapt onto Violet's face. Ah, get this foul creature off me. She had it, bruh. She had it. All she had to do was, like, that. And then she would have gotten it. Bun 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 sneered with contempt. Someone do something! Isn't that what everyone's been doing? At that moment, I realized that Tara was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping in just a second. Bun 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 left off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me back my cap. Give me my cap back. Whatever. I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today. No, I don't think I've ever eaten rabbit. My cats are running around the background, so it's very fitting. Huh, I guess I should help too. Well, it is your fucking rabbit. You have to help, Zarik? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun Bun Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made. And even then, he didn't make it easy. So she made food for this rabbit? Like, doesn't it just need a carrot or something? Bad bunny. I'm pretty sure I made that joke last time. Chambea, Chambea. I'm pretty sure I literally made that joke. Just realized the logo's on her head. Well, now it's on her boobs. We want to see that. We'll put it... Oop, what the hell am I moving? Where's the logo? There it is. Alright. Chambea, Chambea. Alright, let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Ugh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Ugh, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. Why would you do that? Listen, bro, you don't sound like that. I'm just... a little bit. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Maybe don't get drunk when you're working. As much as we all would like to. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Zarik, so it's all good. Kinda does. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Apparently they were Brothers 6. Were you ever going to talk about that? How you killed one of them? Maybe not you, someone did. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some bit of... Is that literally the name? Is the name really Futuristic Evil Corp and no one has any... Alright, no, we just trust them blindly. Cool. You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Ahem. Before I forget what this show's all about, today's the day you go on a date with Violet. Who is your other soulmate candidate again? Okay, cool. I was about to say, do I have to remember? I'm pretty sure it's Violet. It is Violet. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you. Duh. Right. Alright, let's get this second date with Violet started. Woo. Whoa. And she spells whoa wrong too. But you know what? Kat's hotter than Yui was, so I can accept when Kat does things wrong. Someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. Maybe you should stop being a little bitch and fucking handle your hangover. I'm pretty much fucked, huh? Whoa, that's the F-bomb. What's this game rated? Have they dropped the F-bomb yet? I don't think they have. Interesting. Am I gonna die? I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there, Zarik. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bourgeoisie. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Want to see? For me, I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. Are you following rose petals into the bedroom? I asked Kat to pull a few strings, and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Aww, that's nice. He listened. I mean, I listened. I'm nice. Violet looked at me like with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. Good, that's better than normal cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That's right. Man, that sucks. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. That doesn't... memory loss makes no sense. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had the cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Aw, look at Violet. Look how happy she is. Now just for the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Zarik, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me. I'm first in line to try it out. I would love to eat Violet's cake. Thank you. I just am unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. I'll eat your cake whenever, Violet. Alright, I'll stop doing that. My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. That's funny. Shirley's such a funny name. Besides, my sister, Shirley, was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Wait. Hang on. My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley... Oh, okay. I was thinking she was calling her sister Shirley. Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Okay. I get it. Sometimes I worry they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. I'm glad she agrees. That means the date's going well. I'm killing it. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Zarik. Hell yeah. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. Man, maybe I won't die. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough, then put them on the tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. That sounds awesome. Got it. No mutant cookies here. Boo. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're a natural. Aren't you supposed to, like, put it in a ball? Whatever. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps, since I was about to say 5, that's a good number. To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Zarik. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. I think it's safe to say my second date with Violet went a lot better than the second date with Yui. Violet wins. It's got to be Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence. Our eyes locked on each other's. So you're just staring, like having a staring contest while making cookies? That's a little weird. You said you had a sister? Aw, dude, I thought we were building up the sexual tension, then you bring up her sister? Nice. Why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine. Violet and Viola. Violet and Viola. That would have been Viola? Viola. Whatever. First twins in the family. Oh, I'm out of my room. Oh, I'm out of room in my tray. Wait, so she has a twin? I wonder if that's, like, this seems like a whole mystery game. There's a lot of mysterious shit going on. I wonder if her twin sister's somewhere here and involved somehow. Does anyone look like her? Does Cat look like her? No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm out of my room on my tray. Okay, whatever. She flashed a devious smile in my direction, right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. Fucking bitch. What's with that cheeky... Before I could react, it splatted against and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Zarik. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. I don't understand why I didn't use my mouth. It's cookie dough. Goddamn, don't waste this shit. Oh, it's on. Don't hurt her. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. Can you at least make some cookies and eat some cookie dough? Don't... it's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. I don't like saying that. Dough ball throw. That sounds terrible. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! I don't think that's how... Maybe that's bowling? I don't know. I don't think it's baseball. Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh, shit. I've only a second before her next volley. Only offensive going to defensive. Offense. Fuck that bitch. I just started to reach for another dough ball from the tray when a dough ball splattered against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. Damn, right in the forehead? Ah. And another landed right next to it. Ah, mercy. And then another. Man, I suck at this. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Which left cheek? Anyway. Oh, you're even more dead now. Deader? Is that a word? Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It's a good number. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Imagine this all in slow motion. Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up... Oh, it's over? Alright. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. If I was, I wouldn't remember, so I don't fucking know. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. Ooh, we locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thanks for playing along, Zarik. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. Now you can indulge my little whim. I think I have something in my teeth. Anyway. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. It's really gonna bother me. Oh, God. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Why didn't she just lick them off my face? Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite liked this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you, too. Alright, I'm going to ask Violet to marry me, and I'm going to stay alive. Is it? You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spend the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. Then mischievous as a child another. Whatever. One thing's for sure. Being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Alright, she's like definitely like that. That went way better than anything that happened with Yui. You know, that's it. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. Uh-oh. It's bedtime. That's when things get scary. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Ooh, we're gonna learn some shit. Is there music happening? Very faint music. Ooh, something's gonna happen. I decided to walk to the kitchen and open the fridge. Turns out there were some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious. Got a case of the midnight munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. Damn right, someone has to eat all these calories. I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Violet today go? Awesome. It was wonderful, and that's not a word I say very often. It's not every day where you get to spend it with a woman who can turn a kitchen into a war zone. I can't remember the last time I had so much fun, and that's not the amnesia talking. Violet really is something, ain't she? No kidding. I'd expect no less from the woman who's currently our audience favorite. Whenever we get you both in the same room, ratings just soar through the roof. Can't say I'm surprised to hear that. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to ongoing rivalry between Yui and Violet. Shouldn't it say cat right there? Whatever. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. What does that mean? You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. I don't want to go on a date with Yui, though. I picked Violet. Fuck Yui. It's over. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up tomorrow. You only get one first, third date with the girl, right? What? Yeah. Sounds good to me, Kat. See you later, Zarik. Good night, Kat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I don't like that. I didn't like that. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. No, time to have some weird dreams about the past. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. The music got kind of loud. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course. The boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave, Zarik. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamed of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Aw. Let's get back to matters at hand. I wonder if this is Cat, like, somehow. But now Cat's in charge. I don't know. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. What a phrase. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? No. I'm kidding. Let's go. That totally sounds like something I would say. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Now, judging by how this is all going, I think it was the last time you heard it. Ugh. That's where it ends. Ooh, 5. My favorite. Third time's the charm. Alright, we got Big Tits, Gamer Girl, Violet, Yui, and Yellow Chick. I walked down the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. What are they having? So how was the date? We're going to talk about that in front of Yui? That's a little weird. Yeah, tell us. Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Zarik and I. Wait, is Zarik not here? Am I not watching this? Is it just the girls talking? That makes more sense then. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled, war of attrition is likely not an option. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. Y'all didn't pick it up? I thought it said we cleaned it up. It said after we cleaned up or while we cleaned up, something like that. I thought we cleaned. Excuse me. You sure it was just baking together? Oh, I thought it was more than that. Ooh, shit. I charaded it as if I was heartbroken. Oh, I thought it was more than that. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba. Ew. Wait, no, nothing like that happened. Allie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. Why? That is... Why? Ugh. I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, Yui. I think what Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Zarik... Allie stuffed a cookie into Scarlett's mouth before she could finish her sentence. We raw dogged it with the raw cookie dough. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Allie. Ooh, teach me too. Why should Zarik have all the good stuff? Aw. We spend the rest of the morning fooling around the kitchen. Fooling around the kitchen? Okay, me and 5 girls. Fooling around the kitchen. Morning, Zarik. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's going to have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? I've done Yui first every time. I have to keep that pattern up, Yui. Moment's finally here, the final date with the best girl. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Wait a second. Your first third date with... Okay, okay. So I am still going on a date with both of them. Cool. Not planning on it, Cat. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. What if I did plan that? There's no proof that I didn't plan that, actually. Life sure is funny, huh? And you're telling me, life's never what you'd expect. But having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. And I'm not saying that because I've got money on you picking her. You promise? Let's get these cameras rolling, people. Please don't be another, like, out in the wilderness state. Wait, what's happening? I could see Yui from my room's window walking around the front of the mansion. It looked like she was looking for something. I practically jumped down the stairs, then ran outside to see her. Hey there, Zarik. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too. I've just been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun Bun Bun. Oh, how's the big bee doing? Oh, come to think of it, that's why I came out here. He ran out here in a hurry and I was trying to catch up. Though this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know? You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You are too, Zarik. Do you have time today to hang out? There's something I'd like to do with you. Of course I do. For you. See, this is too wholesome and boring for me. Even if it's a little boring. Oh, no, I'm not okay with this. I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. Okay, here we go. I'm skeptical of the beach after that dream. What? Oh, they're fighting. Okay. And so we walked together to the beach. And started fishing. So we're fishing? Ew. Oh, no, this is the life. No, it's not. I have to admit, this isn't what I expected. This was by far the best way to pass the time out in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. Those aren't similar. Whatever. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Oh, me too, actually. That sounds great. Can we do that? What is this? Okay. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is this okay with you? Of course it is. You spending time with you? Yeah, sure. But being at the beach and fishing? That's too... Ugh. It's 2 strikes right there. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer that to doing crazy things all the time, too. Though I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving. Okay, I'm glad I said something. That makes me feel a little better, because they're really not in the same category at all. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? Yeah, let's just change the subject. Sure, let's do it. What is it? Want to see who can catch more fish? No, I'd fucking lose, especially if this is Stardew Valley. What the hell was that? You're on. Apparently, I'd fanned the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. For the next few hours, we kept on at it while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company, and no one caught any fish. Yui was a natural. She was catching fish. God damn it. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean. Each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. Sounds like me. This is very accurate dating sim. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. And thanks for indulging me, Zarik. It's weird when the music changes like that. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. You don't have to lie. That was a lie. I did not like that. I know I'm not like the other girls. I'm not like other girls. I grew up with nothing, and it shows in how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? Yikes. Who's gonna tell her? Why does this keep happening? I wasn't ready for that. So, okay, so that means, though, if I propose to Yui, that is guaranteed I'm gonna live, right? If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart, every moment of every day. Ugh, god damn it. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. But I know I could never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying, what if you picked me, and the second we leave this island, you realize that I can't give you the life you deserve, and you start to hate me. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? This is like the purest and sweetest thing ever. Oh, fuck. Is this a game-changing moment? Because I really like Violet more. But I don't... fuck. Quick save. Quick save complete. Alright, yeah, sure, Yui. Of course you'd be enough, Yui. I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you, and just you. I've waited so long to hear you say that. She pulled me close and kissed me. I love you so much, I always have and I always will. I'll always put our happiness first. I'll make you so happy every day. I'll do the same, I promise. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. This is like, this is too, like fairy book, like, movie, love, wholesome, something. This isn't, I don't like it. This is as real as it gets, Yui. Here on out, it's just going to be me and you. I just can't hold myself back anymore, Zarik. She pushed me onto the warm sand on the beach and pressed herself against me. Are we, like, fucking on the beach right now? Yui. She kissed me once more. Her hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer. Let's make up for lost time, Zarik. Are we about to fuck on the beach? What happened next was imagination come to life. I'm imagining we're fucking on the beach. I lost all track of time in the outside world. Only Yui mattered, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Aren't there cameras? I guess it doesn't stop normal reality TV shows. Oh, shit. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I... Now I really want to know what would have happened if I said no. Damn. But not enough that I'd need to put on... Or I found myself fixating. Not thinking. It's Cat. Kit Kat. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling in the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Whatever. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Violet tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? It was alright. Not the way I wanted it to go. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I won't pry. I guess 3 dates wasn't enough to see if someone's marriage material after all. Who knew? Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company. And it's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library. Not her bedroom? Not my bedroom? God damn it. Cat's the baddie. Cat's the catch. Cat is the catch. Whatever. Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, buildings and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. This is getting a little too loud. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? Oh, I knew this. I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So, you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here. I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat, it's the least I can do. Great. Alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Averanda, 100 easy recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and... I regret everything. Yeah, I do. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Zarik. I don't get that. I don't get what the hell was coded into it. I don't understand anything that just happened. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more of unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows? That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Zarik. See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Here come the dreams again. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Zarik. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. What the fuck happened? Courting call. I woke up with you in my arms. Oh, fuck! What? How did that happen? We stayed up late last night going for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. We did? When did that... That's not... That one... What? She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. She looked at peace. Who's going to tell her that I have to go on a date with another girl today? I ran my hand through her chestnut hair. I love you, Zarik. She hugged me a little tighter. I couldn't move. Ack. But hell, I didn't want to. Who would? The morning flew by, and it couldn't have been any better. If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I'd have laughed. But I'm so, so glad it's happened. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Though it'd be perfect if it wasn't here. What do you mean? I know you have to go on a date with someone else today. Yeah, sorry about that, Yui. That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure, even if you have to date somebody else. Don't have too much fun, though. I kissed her on her forehead. I'll see you later, Yui. Come back soon. Got me feeling like a piece of shit. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Zarik, don't mind my don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed, literally. If I'm around when your number's up, I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? What? Later. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat isn't a... Wait, a murder threat is a little mean? Anyway. You ready for your last date with Violet? It's just this last date, then tomorrow. It'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Zarik. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Violet. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow, hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Zarik. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, milady. Stop, you. I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? Bitch, fuck everybody else. I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together at the bit we were performing. Oh, that reminds me. Zarik. What's up, Violet? It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. And what's that? What I want is to go on a date. The kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about. Having a picnic, watching a movie at the theater, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a paint night. Then we already had 2 dates that they were pretty normal, honestly. And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile. Damn! Really? You've got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! She did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this will be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out a basket from behind her. Damn, she was ready with this shit. Care to join me in the lovely outdoors? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. Oh, she gets another picture? Cool. A bento box? What the hell is that? I guess that's a sandwich. I don't know what anything else is. We walked outside for a while, then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight. That's her hair. I don't know, it looks like a blanket. The way some long-ass hair. It's like a lot of hair. Anyway, the way her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in. I've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock-pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. That's an egg roll? How? Whatever. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. Is this going to end with us having sex on the beach just like the one with Yui? That'd be wild. And gross. Whatever. You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, Zarik. And there's more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared just the two of us, for just the two of us next. You owe me one, Zarik. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room. That was weird. From what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Sounds like something I would do, yes. Violet clapped as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. Alright, now she's making fun of me? Fuck her. I made a dramatic bow, then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I'll put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favorite. I started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become... forgot that he doesn't remember anything. So we had... But wait, but... Oh, I thought this game was trying to be all, like, copyright friendly or fake or something, because we're technically in New Asia right now. So, but New York is the thing? Whatever. Become a writer, falls in love with the boy she's... Unless New York is fictional in this universe. Maybe. It was her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. My whole life! Then how about we take a scene you liked from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh, that's right, because she wanted to paint. Oh my gosh, you didn't. Just wait here for a second. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew that if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat? I think you know the sitch. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you've got free time for this. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of Violet and I watching a movie together, a scene from the movie. I think that would be cooler. Violet and I watching a movie together. This counts, right? What are you painting, Zarik? I'm painting a picture of us watching a movie together. Damn. Yo, Sex on the Beach. You know, that's funny. I've said Sex on the Beach twice now. A few, probably at least twice now. I did not even think about how that was my favorite drink. Not to be confused with my real favorite drink. Eggnog. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? It'd be a shame not to capture it. You're quite the flirt, you know that? I know. It's a problem. But I like that about you. Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. And couldn't she get sick that way? She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and was working from there. Okay. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She's an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. Oh, back here again. Didn't we have to drive here somewhere? I've volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went on our first date, so we did. That's so sweet. God. God, please. Please. This is all I want. Anyway. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm, almost literally. Almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. Okay, look at this date, though. Look at this date compared to what the fuck I just went through with Yui. Like, I know Yui's all like, I know I can't give you as much as them. But, like, Violet technically isn't giving anything. She just had the idea. And then we were like, okay, let's work with that idea. And we did it. Yui didn't have an idea. Her idea was fishing on the beach, and that was it. 2 things that I don't like doing. I don't like fishing, and I don't like the beach. And she went for both of those. Violet was like, let's have a picnic. Sure, food. Let's... What's next? Watch a movie. I like watching movies. Let's go eat. Fucking love eating. Oh, I skipped the painting part. Don't really like painting. But these are all great ideas. Nothing that I don't enjoy, you know, or dislike, rather. And she did all of it without spending any money, just spending time. Violet wins. Fuck Yui. I know I pretty much already did fuck Yui. I'm pretty sure I fucked her at least twice now. But Violet wins. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times we talked without end. At other times we enjoyed each other's company in warmth and silence. God, this is awesome. I just want this so bad. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and future were so different than before because of each other. You know, Zarik, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. So that means I won, right? Because the whole point was if I couldn't get someone to marry me, I would die. And here we are. She literally said she would marry me, and this is like the perfect girl. So I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. I'm gonna cry. She kissed me passionately with everything she had. I can't handle this. We fell together onto the soft sand of the beach. That sounds familiar. Will you marry me, Violet? I looked at her and saw the most beautiful smile from the most beautiful girl there was. I know the final ceremony's tomorrow, but I want you to know how I feel. Don't I get a choice? Shouldn't I have been like, hey, do you want to propose? A moment passed. It felt like my heart was trapped in my throat. Of course. I know what I said, Zarik. And then I saw something I'd never seen before, and would never see again. The sky outside rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind, as the warmth of the beach sand disappeared in an instant. Please collect the cast. The experiment is complete. The last thing I saw was Violet screaming as shadowy figures grabbed her from behind. A second later, and I couldn't even see my hands reaching for Violet's, desperately trying to pull her back to me. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must have been several people. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I couldn't hear anything, not even the sound of the waves. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed for Violet, for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. What the fuck? I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Violet, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. I don't think I would be screaming in that situation. Hey, Zarik. Okay, I was starting to think that was a simulation, but I guess not. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Violet is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Kat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Violet when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Zarik. I know. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. What kind of fucking comical cartoon is this? The Matrix? I don't know what the hell this is. Who has a single red button on a switch? Like, who does that? Who even builds this shit? I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is, please. Not today, Zarik. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves rolled without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her... For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Zarik? I don't know. Am I? I don't know what the fuck's happening. What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Zarik. Oh, well, look at that. Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Zarik, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on. Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow, did you just hit me? What, me? Never in a million years. For those of you who don't know, this is how the game started. Like, now we're back at the beginning of the game. Anyway, what's your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now? You've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. You know, it might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Zarik. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. Do I have to... Am I like... I don't understand. Am I starting over? I don't... How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish the show with a fiancé or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Are the girls real? What is real? What's happening? Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. I don't like Allie. Why are we talking about her? Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. Scarlett's the hot one. I'll figure that out later. Besides Kat, of course. Love Kat. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. I don't. Tara's the fucking worst. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Love Violet, obviously. I'm just gonna marry her. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. Fuck Yui. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. For now, the show must go on. Am I starting over? Am I supposed to just start over after all that? And that's why Zarik is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show in an on-screen movie. This is just like before. Oh, you're late to the party, Zarik. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Zarik, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days over 3 dates with each of them. That is different. Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I wonder if Violet and Yui aren't going to be options. I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Ugh, alright. Well, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. What's happening? What does this mean? This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically everybody but Yui and Violet. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? So I really lost all memory again. Damn. Damn. Nope, glad we're on the same page, Zarik. So without further ado... So choices don't matter. They forced me to go on dates with all 5 of them no matter what. We walked back to the girls. Who do you want to go on the first date with? Okay. Judging by the thing I did last time. No, actually, this game's unpredictable. I'm just going to go with Scarlet. She's the only one I like out of the three. Scarlet. Alright, we'll make it happen. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Zarik, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day, and also convenient story-wise. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is, something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas. See a monkey zombie? Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, called it. Hell bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. Four busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get them out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted forward with a white powder, covering his face entirely. She just had cocaine on her? Just like that? He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. Is he going to be okay? I guess we'll find out. For now, let's focus on getting out of here. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. Scarlet is so... I'm so on the fence about Scarlet. Like clearly, that's a really sweet and nice gesture, so she does mean well, and she's smart, so that's nice, and she's obviously really fucking hot. But she's still socially inept and a liar. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. Ha ha ha. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha ha. Ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Is this the picture that I keep seeing? I keep seeing a picture of her holding like a machine gun, like a big ass like GTA machine gun. All right, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet. I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected. Whoa, what the fuck? Turn. Undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Did I save? I'll save just in case. Okay. Alright. It's time to save our friends. Brains. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Yep, here it is. That sounds like a machine gun too. Yeah. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. Scarlet's not it. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course. What does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Glad that noise is done. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job of that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Just show me your tits. Yeah. Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Who'd be coming at this hour? It's obviously Kat. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Zarik. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Is this gonna be the same exact conversation? Like, I don't understand what they want from me here. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. Closed the door, sat facing another bed. I can't stop thinking about me. You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking with you every night to see how you're doing. And make sure you're doing best ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your day-to-day with Scarlet was a ratings knockout. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding. There's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, less zombies. Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date instead. I'd rather go on a second date with Scarlet tomorrow. I get that. It'd be more dramatic to date someone else, but I'd rather just spend more time with Scarlet tomorrow. She's really unique, and I can't wait to get to know her better. I'm surprised to hear you say that, considering what happened today. But hey, that's just showbiz. In a perfect world, you'd be able to do just that. But if you do that, the show's ratings won't be high enough, and if ratings aren't high enough, they'll axe the show and your life with it, even if it's not the last day yet. In some messed up way, that almost makes sense. You're quick on the uptake. I'd almost think it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. Did she say that the first time? I feel like she did. How long have I been in the simulation? Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Zarik. Good. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. The sound of waves. Hey, I can hear her call out to me within a dream. Is this the same dream, too? I love you, Zarik. I always will. I'll always love you, too. My mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on this show, they could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? This is so confusing. And did not anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Are they trapped in simulations too? So are they real and they're also in the simulation with me? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream. Oh, never mind. They were zombies. That's right. That's stupid. Alright. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to save here. No save. Yeah, that's where I am. Alright. We'll find out what happens next time.